Hey guys, welcome to the lineup. I'm Abby Clavio,
And I'm Caroline Daly.
and this week we are diving back in with some more NFL and college football after the Thanksgiving holiday. There was five, 5 days
Five.
straight of
Five
football,
days straight of football. Yes.
so we are going to blast through those for you,
Yes.
touch on all of the important topics, and then if you really, really want more, like really extra stuff, wait till the end and we'll plug our social media like we do.
Yes. Exactly. But you have to listen to the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't like just get it right now.
No. This
We're
is a
gonna start
tease.
this exactly. Like you have, yeah. No, we're not gonna give you everything you want right away.
For our visual listeners, can we talk about Abby's mic?
I meant to like keep it below the camera, but the Mac camera like follows me.
It's okay. I think we have to address it that our mics look different.
Like I just think that's like creepy, and then
It
it'll
is.
zoom in
I
eventually.
don't love that.
No, it's kind of makes me nauseous.
But another tease, something new is coming
Something new is coming.
with regarding these bad boys.
My dog
Whiskey
is
in the
bald.
back is killing me.
He's bald. He just got a haircut. Wrong time of year because now it's cold.
Yeah,
But
Abby's dog is in the back, like looking out her window, and he's just, I don't know what he's doing.
there's probably a squirrel.
Okay.
If he starts losing his mind, that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Whiskey.
There's not a lot up there.
That's okay.
Sweet boy, but
He's
yeah,
a sweet boy, but he doesn't have much behind those eyes.
no,
Not a
he's
thought behind those eyes.
clearly.
That's okay.
I guess I shouldn't say clearly because some people still be listening and not watching.
Yeah, well, they should watch it
They
too.
should watch. Get on YouTube.
Yeah,
Anyway, we're gonna jump in with college football first, like we do. It was rivalry week.
that's always my favorite week, obviously. I mean, it's the last week of the regular season, but there's just more energy from each team. I don't know, like they
More
hate each other.
aggressive. Like there's fighting. They want it more, even though
For
some
some
other
teams,
games
it doesn't
earlier in the
matter.
season probably meant more.
Yeah, like for some teams, it doesn't matter, but they're like, we have to win this game. This is the one game every year that we have to win.
Right.
There's always fighting, like you said. There's like flag planting at some point. That didn't happen as much
That
this
didn't
year.
happen this year.
I know. They like prevented it this year because I think last year was a little wild.
Ohio State did the like they in the snow they drew the X over the Michigan.
Oh, yes, that was the Ohio State mascot, Brutus.
Yes, and then he wrote "sucks" in the snow as well.
Yep. You know what?
That was
I
the
love that
extent
for
of it.
him.
Right. That was like he was like, "Damn, nobody's flag planting. I
I
gotcha.
got this with
Here
his
is your
little
jersey."
footsies in the snow.
His,
Love. Love.
there was like one upset this weekend.
Yeah.
I
I
was
guess,
expecting,
yeah.
yeah, just one.
Yeah.
I wanted more, but the one that we did get was good.
Yes.
Texas A&M.
That was such a good game.
It was such a good game. And it's hard because Texas has been like so unpredictable and like just not good.
They're different every single game.
Right.
They'll go to
And like,
overtime with Kentucky and then lose to who? Florida, and
yeah.
then they beat Texas A&M. I'm like,
Yeah.
they confuse me so much.
And like at this point in the season, beating A&M like doesn't do anything
No, but it just messes up A&M.
majorly because now they're 11-1.
Yeah.
They can't win the SEC outright.
No, because now Georgia and Bama are in the SEC championship.
If A&M would have won that game, they would have just
Yep.
won the SEC outright before
Yep.
the conference championship.
Yep.
Arch Manning said, "Hold
He said,
on,
"Hold my beer."
pass." Like my like Peyton is in the stand, like is in attendance with my nephew or not nephew, I guess, with his son, Peyton's son, who's in eighth grade.
Oh, he was?
Yes, there were memes that were
Wow.
like,
Marshall?
he's sitting in
Marshall
eighth grade. He
Manning?
like this eighth grader know he better than his cousin on the field right now.
Marshall Manning is gonna kill it. I already know.
Mhm.
That dude's gonna
Yeah,
be
it's
a
kind of
legend.
scary. But like family in attendance,
Mm-hmm.
rivalry week. You got to deliver, and they did.
Yes.
I loved it. No one saw it coming,
No one expected it at all. No one was talking about it. It was just like, okay, A&M's gonna win. It doesn't matter.
and then they did not.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay,
So Arch
okay.
Manning, snaps to you. Can we talk about how he had a receiving touchdown also?
That was so funny. It's very weird to see such a tall, big quarterback like in the end zone.
Mm-hmm. Bless you.
Thank you.
There's crud going around. It's cold. It's December.
I
It's raining outside.
know. It
Disgusting.
was because I was out in the cold today, like walking. I think I'm like, but yeah. But yeah,
Speaking of cold
Arch Manning touchdown slay.
play. So Arch Manning is that girl. You know who else is that girl?
Ohio State.
The cold and the snow. We've already discussed this.
Ohio State.
Ohio State. I wanted to see this upset so bad. Because I know that Ohio State is that girl. Whiskey is going at it.
They're
I'm
that girl.
sorry.
Oh no, I can't even hear him.
I know that Ohio State is that girl. It doesn't mean I like them.
I'm indifferent. Like I don't like or dislike them.
That's fair.
I don't know why. Normally I do like them or dislike them depending on the year, but this year I'm like, they're so good,
Mhm.
I don't even care.
Yeah, like I knew they were
Yeah.
going to win. I wanted to see the upset, but it just what like they're just too good.
I just thought it was so interesting. I was watching the game and I had like other games on at the time, but I was mainly paying attention to that game. And right from the get-go, Michigan looked better. Like
It
right in
did.
the beginning. And I was like,
And
this is so weird. Like, and I looked at my mom because I was like home for Thanksgiving. And I said, Mom, I said, they just can't, Ohio State just can't beat Michigan, can they? And then look what happened. So it
right
changed very quickly. But the first quarter was very shaky. And I was like, is this really going to happen
again.
again?
Yeah.
Because the crazy stat I wrote down, and they referenced it minimum 20 times on college game day, which like that's fine. It's a crazy stat, but I was laughing because they would not stop saying it, so I literally memorized the number. It had been 2,191 days since Ohio State beat Michigan.
That's crazy.
And if you go to Ohio State, we don't, but like if you go there, went there, love the team, you're probably like this is ridiculous.
Yeah. Like
That
they're
like you said, that is the game that matters every year. People care about that more than like a national championship,
hmm
which is crazy. But that is a crazy stat. So I'm also like good for them
for like
that
breaking that cycle.
and everyone can kind of like shut up now. So now it's just like even and we'll go into next year and be like, okay, who's gonna win?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Another upset that I was like, well, I didn't want to see, but I thought could have been was Oregon Washington.
I could see that.
Washington had a decent advantage at some point. They weren't winning, but it was
Hmm.
they were only down by like 3 points, and then Oregon
Hmm.
just ran away with it.
Yeah.
I said in our notes that I miss when Washington was like sneaky good,
Yeah, that was only like a couple years ago.
and now I'm bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yep.
that game was not exciting,
Not at all.
so we don't
Did
have
not
really.
pay attention to it very much. Had the
I looked at the
multi-view.
screen and I saw that they had a decent lead, and I was like, well,
Well,
there it is.
yeah.
The Ole Miss Michigan State game,
I'm
however,
like, there's a lot to say about this topic of Ole Miss, but we'll talk about the game
yes,
first.
I think that this was, other than like the A&M upset, the most exciting game.
I agree.
Um,
Oh, there's another. Well, I have a couple more that were exciting too. I guess they're all exciting.
it's rivalry week.
It is, yeah.
This one though, I feel like the energy was like, this is rivalry week.
I agree. Yeah.
Full on fist fight, which happened in the NFL yesterday. We'll talk about that.
Oh my gosh.
Full blown like bench is cleared, beating each other up.
Yep.
18-year-old boys punching the crap out of a 25-year-old man. Um, God,
That's
I
college
love college
football.
football.
That's college football.
Ole Miss is just better. I
Yeah.
expected like a decently close game. No,
No.
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 So that's kind of all I have to say about the game because LSU ran away with it, or not LSU. I'm sorry. Well,
She's
and here's the problem.
whoa, whoa, whoa. So
Here's the
here's the
problem.
problem with what Abby just said is okay, for those who don't know, you gotta know. But for
You know,
those who don't know, Lane Kiffin, Ole Miss's head coach, went to LSU. Like
Mid
as
First of
of
all,
like
end of the season is disgusting and crazy
like
in
as of a
general.
couple days ago, which the regular season just ended, but they're going to make the college football playoff. Like I think it's just
Yeah.
known that they're going to make it. I don't think they won't. So I just wrote in our notes like I feel like we have to chat about this issue as a whole in college football, like coaches. Okay, how do I start? The issue starts with coaches getting fired mid-season. I have said on here a billion times, I completely disagree with that. If your coach
Yeah.
is bad, if your season's over, it's over. Finish the season and then look for people. But they think, oh, we're going to get a leg up on getting like the best person. Like James Franklin went to Tech, Virginia Tech, which honestly, that was the best move for Virginia Tech. So they did get a leg up since he got fired from Penn State. Then with the Lane Kiffin situation, LSU did get a leg up by firing Brian Kelly midseason because then they got Lane Kiffin. So
Right.
I understand the reasoning because people are going to rebut and say, well, they have an advantage and can pick the people ahead of time. I get that. But I just it feels so transactional.
But
It
that's exactly what it is.
and I don't like that because that's
No.
not what college football is about and I know that's the big changes with like NIL and all this kind of jazz.
The portal and yeah.
Yeah, so I'm fine with those changes, but I feel like if you look at it, a coach leaving in the middle of the season to go to a rival team. I know it's not their main rival, but like
No, I get it. I don't like it either.
SEC rival. He could give
Like,
them the playbook.
right. That's what's like weird to me.
Yes.
That I understand. Well, I don't fully understand firing your coach mid-season because again, the
I
buyout is
don't.
crazy. We talked about that.
Yeah.
But changing teams in conference mid-season,
Before a college football playoff run, which they have not had Ole Miss in a very
very
long
long.
time.
I
Like,
just like I don't think it's okay. And I don't
no, I
really
just it's like I wrote down there's so many questions. I have like, what does this mean for Ole Miss in the playoff? Obviously, I saw they have an interim coach now, but is this a right or wrong thing? Should they, the big debate is like, should they have let Lane Kiffin coach through the playoff, then go to LSU? I think that is what he asked. They said no.
that is what they should have done.
They said no. But then on the other hand, I can see the other side of like, you want to leave us? Bye bye. We don't want you coaching our team. We don't
Yeah.
want you in here. So like I see both sides of the whole thing, but the whole thing feels weird.
Yeah.
And I saw, I don't know who it was. Was it Paul Feinbaum maybe from ESPN? Someone made a point I saw online that like I did not know all the Lane Kiffin lore, so that is my bad. I'm more of an NFL lore kind of gal. But I did not know that he has done this like every place he's been.
It's weird. Yeah.
And I think that's bad.
And so that's my thing is like, okay, are we just trusting his integrity to not be like, hey, like, here is the Ole Miss playbook. Now we're gonna go play them
Here
in the
LSU.
Natty.
Like
Here's everything that I've taught them. I just like it's weird. It kind of throws me off a little bit,
it feels too
but it's
businessy.
yes. Well, that's a yeah, it is. It's a
But
business.
it's sports. That's not
This
like
is a
the
business
point.
now.
I know.
There's
And that's the
nothing.
conversation that we've had on here before is like it's different now and I understand
Yeah,
that, but it's just
it's
like
sad.
I feel bad, not that I feel bad for people who are like talented and have money, but I feel bad for the Ole Miss players because like your coach just left, you're excited about a college football playoff, and then there's all this noise. Honestly, it would be freaking hilarious if they went and won the national championship. I don't think they will, but I
Yeah.
think that would be absolutely hilarious.
Because then it's like, what is he gonna do? Is he saying
That
no?
is the T. That
Yeah.
would be like the biggest college football lore in recent history.
Yeah.
Like I said, probably won't happen.
No.
But
If it
I
does.
just think for him, I understand it's ultimately a better decision for him to go to LSU. LSU recruiting is like bananas.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Their facilities are crazy. The money they put into their football program is crazy. They recently won a national championship. So, like, I understand why he did it. So, I don't love people like
Well,
crapping on him, but
I I understand wanting to leave. I
Yeah.
understand wanting to go to LSU. I do not get doing it right before the championship.
No, I don't understand
I
the
think
process
that
at all.
that is messy. I think it's not okay. Like, I just think it's a problem.
Well, do you not care about your self-image?
No, he clearly doesn't if he's done this multiple times.
He's done it. I I swear to you, Feinbaum said 5 times. He did it
And
like
so,
at Tennessee, USC. He did it with the Raiders here and somewhere else. I'm forgetting.
the thing is, like, are athletic directors not like clocking that?
Well, that's my thing is like, I don't know. Maybe I'm a morals person. Maybe I shouldn't be if we like sports. But it's like, if
No,
I'm an athletic director, I'm not hiring you because
well,
guess what? In 3 years, you're going to leave LSU and go somewhere else.
right. And
Yeah,
I like,
Alabama was the other place.
yes,
Nick Saban like fired him randomly because of some crazy thing that happened. So yeah,
yeah. I I think that it's a business now for sure,
yeah,
but it should be a moral decision also. You're like, okay, what is he going to give our program? Or
yes.
is he going to
Well,
make us look
and
incredibly bad?
oh my gosh, Ole Miss, you just like said do whatever you want. He took like all of his coaches but one. So now all of the other coaches aren't coaching in the college football playoff.
So they're
I'm
screwed.
like,
It's sad.
it's so sad for those kids because ultimately the kids execute the playbook and played well this whole year
Yeah.
to get them to this spot. So I'm like, if I'm a student playing on that team and I just
I'm
went there for
pissed.
4 years, I'm hexing him and his family.
Yeah, like I would feel disrespected as hell. Like
Yes,
that's yeah.
I'm hexing your entire bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
Etsy witch.
Etsy witch.
Your
Yeah.
entire bloodline.
Disgusting. I like yeah, I would be
So
sad.
the edits on TikTok that I have sent you though, hilarious. Ole
They
Miss
are
people,
funny.
you are funny.
People are funny.
Ole Miss fans, you are gonna take the cake this week for being the funniest college football fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're funny.
The most insufferable state fans. We'll get there. Kind
We'll
of,
get
not
there.
really.
Not really, but maybe for like 30 seconds.
It's not really worth yapping about.
It's not.
LSU Oklahoma
Yeah, speaking of LSU,
16-13 was crazy.
way closer than I thought. Like I was
I
watching
love
this
a
game.
game like that though. I don't want to be bored.
No, but I was bored though because here's the thing. The whole first half was 3-3.
That's how
And
the Jets Falcons game
SEC,
was this weekend.
but SEC football
Like
three
score
to
a
three.
touchdown.
I was like, what
Yeah.
is going on? It felt like I'm watching AFC North football, like Steelers, Ravens, or like Browns, Bengals. I'm
Like
like,
scary defense and then like what the hell are you doing on offense?
yes, the defenses were crazy, which
Yeah.
obviously I know like Brent Venables is the defensive coach. LSU's defense is really good. So like it makes sense. But I was like
With
three to
both
three.
teams, it's like yeah.
Such a weird, like it felt
Oklahoma
like,
wanted that and they knew
yeah,
that they were also gonna have to what the hell?
Abby's
My camera
camera's
is
being
zooming in and
weird.
out. Anyway,
Hi.
Oklahoma knew that LSU's defense was scary.
Yeah.
So they knew that they were also going to have to stop them from putting points on the board.
Yes.
They're like, if we can't get a point on the board, neither can you.
And I think Oklahoma's quarterback, after having his hand surgery, John Mateer, I mean, he's not what he was. Maybe that's part of it, not scoring as many points. I'm not sure.
It probably, yeah,
But
getting used to, yeah.
yeah, Oklahoma confuses me. Like
Just a little bit.
1 week, like I wrote down, 1 week they're that girl, and then they do something like this,
Right.
which
It's
they
like
still
Texas.
won. They came out with the win. But I'm like,
Yeah.
are you good? Are you going to win a CFP game?
Probably not.
Probably not. Because something about college football, like there's a lot of good teams this year.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't just be good. You got to be great.
Great. Mm-hmm. And if you're
So
confusing me like this,
you're
you're
not
just
you're
not
not getting to that
it's a, yeah.
category.
Sorry.
Your camera just says like we need to focus back in on Abby.
Yeah, they're like, pulling it back in.
Pulling it back,
Bama
circling back to Abby.
Bama Auburn. It's like it's always fun. These
Cinema.
teams hate like all caps hate each other.
Absolute cinema.
Cinema.
You know that meme? The absolute cinema with like the
With the
person.
man. Yeah.
Absolute cinema. It's always exciting. Like you said, every year the Iron Bowl is 10 out of 10. I don't care if it's at Alabama. I don't care if it's at Auburn. 10
Either
out of
way.
10. 10 out of 10. Now, I do think when we're talking about CFP, good versus great, who's making it in, Bama has to win the SEC championship next week.
Yeah. After this
No
game,
freaking question. You cannot let in a 3-loss team when there's other I mean, yes, A&M just lost to Texas or something. Let them in. They have 1 loss.
they have one loss. Yes. And they will probably. People
They
like
will.
them.
But I'm just like, they have got to win. It is crunch time, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I think if Georgia loses, they're still going to make it in.
Yeah.
So if I'm Bama, I'm like, we have to win this game.
Yeah,
But
like
if
without a
Georgia
doubt.
loses, they'll both make it in
Because
and it's all
Bama's
good.
been like on the cusp the entire season.
And the past couple seasons.
Right.
So,
Like we didn't even think they were making CFP last year.
no.
So
So they have to win. It's crunch time, girls.
lock in.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Our frauds of the week.
I Abby,
Fraud. The
let me get
ACC
on my soapbox.
as a whole, actually.
The ACC, and this is
Fraud.
coming from 2 young women who attended UNC Chapel Hill. Look at repping. Love the ACC. We are ACC girlies. The ACC is a joke in football. The ACC football conference, joke. You're a
Yeah.
joke. Blow the program up. I'm going to say this a couple times today. TNT bomb the building. Because Georgia Tech, I know they were playing Georgia, but I'm just saying the past couple weeks. We haven't recapped in the past couple weeks. Georgia Tech,
Frauds.
you fell off. You are a joke.
If you watch us on TikTok, they have been on fraud alert for the past 2 weeks.
Hey, you're a joke. So the ACC will never be that. I got so mad I flicked my microphone. The ACC will never be that girl, ever.
And like it's just you can make look, we can make fun of the ACC because like we are Carolina girls.
I am I know. I
But
know. At least I'm aware.
it's even like the championship game is even like that's even more embarrassing.
Abby,
Like, this is comical. Like I have to laugh.
I had to read like 7 articles to understand the chat GPT-esque explanation of why Duke and UVA are playing in the ACC championship game. I
And you
know
just
I
have
just crapped on Georgia Tech. Why are they not in it?
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why is it not Georgia Tech and UVA? Why is Miami not in it? What is going on?
Right.
So I know I looked up the explanation and I understand it now, but I'm just saying, good God, why is a 7-5 Duke team in the ACC championship?
Again, like I said, like I have to laugh because otherwise, like I will lose my mind.
Who's going to that in Charlotte? Let us know.
Yeah, because like I don't care. I will not watch that.
Who's going?
Nobody. Like Duke fans aren't even that crazy.
Not about football.
Not about football.
And they shouldn't be. It's a basketball school.
No.
Just like UNC.
Just like UNC. Well, our rivalry game this weekend. I don't even want to talk about.
I don't either.
Um,
But we have to. The fans know we went to UNC and we
fans are
care.
disgusting. I'm sick of seeing. First of all, I'm sick of seeing Drake May edits where people are like built to us. Like he's in the NFL now. Relax.
He's up for the MVP in the NFL. Goodbye.
Like he is not relevant.
Hey, guess what? He doesn't care.
Right. He is not relevant, and you're like NC State is superior bullshit anymore.
Like, yes, did he beat NC State? No.
No.
But guess what? He doesn't give a rat's you know what because he's in the NFL and he's up for the MVP.
I don't see like any
and he
of that.
plays for the dynasty of the 2000s, the New England Patriots.
So like Drake May don't care about NC State fans. NC State fans.
I doubt he thinks about them.
No, I don't think it keeps him up at night. I'm sure it keeps them up at night.
Never forget. I was talking about this with my mom when I was home. Never forget when Drake, I love you, honey, but good Lord, you were dumb, to go up on the podium before the state game that one year, I don't remember, a couple years ago, and say, in his little country accent where he talks really fast like this, he said, I mean, state fans are just the people who couldn't get into Carolina. And then guess what? Did get belt too.
So this happens every year. I'm sick of it.
It's been about what, 6 or 7 years? Like 6 years.
Mm-hmm. The problem is, state's not good either. It was like the shit.
But 42-19.
I don't want to talk about it. Well, I mean, like,
And
let's look at this
Bill,
team.
Bill.
This Carolina team is a joke. That's all I have to say.
Here's my thing. Bill, I'm talking to you. Bill. Why are we going for a 2-point conversion with 1 minute left when you're down by 30 points?
He
Just
doesn't know.
kick the field goal and give me an extra point so it's 42 to 20.
20. Yeah.
Please.
He doesn't care. He doesn't
He
know what he's
doesn't.
doing.
I was like,
Nobody
what are
knows.
we doing?
Nobody knows what's going on.
What are we doing?
We're in the whole program. Anyway, championship week is next week. We will not be tuning in. Well, I'll be tuning into the SEC championship, which is like really
I will be tuning in to the SEC championship and the Big Ten championship.
in the Big Ten. Yes.
Ohio State, Indiana, Georgia, Alabama. I will be tuning in. Nothing else.
As far as I'm concerned, ACC football is done this season.
Yeah, and that was a discussion we were having at work yesterday. I mean, if Virginia thinks they're making the playoff, they need to like get on some medication.
Yeah.
Contact BetterHelp. Like, get therapy.
Better. Oh, all right.
Sorry, I got like heated.
NFL.
Yes, NFL time. Okay, I have my separation of teams this week.
Okay.
And I feel like we should start with the separation of teams and then we can get into like specific games from this past weekend.
Yes, because it's easier to like list all of this stuff and then like dive into the
like specific games or things that happen. So if you guys have listened before, which if you haven't, hi, welcome, continue listening. We like to separate teams into different categories. Now, the only category I don't have is just like your middle of the pack. I don't have a mid category because there's so many.
Yeah.
Like
really mid teams right now.
And it's just, and who knows, they might end up being really amazing and getting a playoff spot. So I don't have the verdict's not out on them yet. So we have sneaky teams. These are teams that could be that girl eventually. But right now, I just think they're sneaky because no one's talking about them. Are they really good? No. But they're sneaky. The 49ers. I did not realize the 49ers are 9-4.
Yeah. Well, and see, we weren't sure where they were going to land when we did the preseason stuff. Yeah. Because last year they like fell victim to a plague of injury.
They do that every year, guys.
Like thoughts and prayers
do we keep pulling hammies?
Who had Christian McCaffrey on your fantasy team last year? Now he's healthy. Now they're back.
Yeah.
And they're 9-4.
Nick Bosa's out. I saw he's making a lot of lattes on TikTok. He's become an influencer in his time off.
Lord. Well, yeah. He has a new girlfriend. People are the 40-year-old moms on TikTok are sad about that. But yeah.
But check out his TikToks with him making lattes with his girlfriend.
This is like when Bryce Harper stopped.
Yes. Popped up on TikTok.
Like, didn't know what to do with himself. And he was like, let's make a latte. And I was like, Bryce, what are you doing?
Doing the Henry. Like,
oh, Bryce Harper and his smoothies or whatever he was making.
I love him for it. So 49ers are sneaky to me. Yes. Didn't realize they were 9-4. No one's talking about it. Why are we not talking about that? Jaguars, 8-4. Mm-hmm. Now, is their division terrible? 100%. But
and Trevor Lawrence, he needed a season that looks like this.
Yes, he's kind of slaying.
He needed a season where he wasn't embarrassing to him. Like his team was not embarrassing to him.
And it's absolutely hilarious because that boy Liam Cohen coming up, Duval. I thought it was going to be about a 2-14 team. So this is amazing for them. Panthers. And I know that sounds crazy. Hear me out. I know they're 7-6.
No, but
Here's the thing.
You're right.
Just beat the Rams. Just beat the Rams. That division, wide open for anyone to take, honestly.
Right. And MVP contender, Matthew Stafford.
Like I said, Drake May, my MVP.
My MVP.
All this Matt Stafford talk, I don't want to hear it. Beat my Bengals a few years ago in the Super Bowl. Don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So Drake May. Here's the other thing. Matt Stafford has a lot of pieces around him. Drake May, he's only got Stephon Diggs. Hey, Will Campbell was out last night. Drake slayed. Mm-hmm. My thing about the MVP is the MVP to me should be if you take said person who wins the MVP out of the team is like 2-10.
Mm-hmm.
That's the MVP to me. That's why I think it's good that Josh Allen and Lamar and all those people win it because look at the Ravens without Lamar this year. They were 1-5. Now
They
they're
were
six
one
and
of,
five.
and
I
then
think
Lamar came back, and all of a sudden, it's a completely different team.
they win 5 games in a row. I'm like, so that's why he deserves those. Drake May deserves it. Thank
Right,
you so much. Matt Stafford has Puka Nakua. He has enough people.
right.
Okay, I don't want to hear it.
So if you can't beat the Panthers with this group of people
Then
behind you, you are
then
not my MVP.
no
Right.
frauds.
Frauds. I like this list of frauds because it's absurd.
Thank you. Frauds. Frauds. Let's list them out. Eagles, Chiefs, Colts. What my days? What are these 3 teams doing?
There's so much parity this year in the NFL, but I'm like, guys, what happened to the Eagles being like scary?
The Eagles and the Chiefs were just in the Super Bowl, guys.
Like the Eagles lost to the Giants at some point this year.
Pretty sure.
The greatest day of my life. Oh no, I'm sure.
Wait, yes, that's right.
Um, Frauds. The Chiefs have
Fraud.
a worse record than the Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers, who
Fraud.
almost benched Bryce Young because they were so shit last year.
Yes. And you
So
have Patrick Mahomes and you're saying that's your goat. That's not my goat.
that's not my goat.
My goat is Joe Burrow this week, and we'll get into that later.
Oh, you're sad, sad teams.
Okay, the Colts though. We'll talk about it in a minute.
Oh, the Colts. Yes. Yeah, we'll get there.
But like, what is happening?
I have some things to say, but we'll get there when we get to
We'll get there. Sad, sad teams. Good God, it's long.
Yeah.
But I had to. We're at that point in the season where, like, if you're bad, you're bad.
Mm-hmm.
The Saints. They actually take the cake for this
Like
one, I think.
no, literally no other. Like we
I
don't need to
actually
talk
think
about it
the Saints are number one.
on the shit list.
Like, potentially.
Yeah. There's
Maybe
like
them or the Raiders. They're tied for number one. The Raiders, yeah.
because like there's nothing else to say. They're just bad.
That like I actually couldn't say anything. Then we
Right.
have here's some other ones. Browns. I think Shador has given them a little bit of life.
There's a little bit of spark there, yes.
So they're gonna
So
be
I'm
last on the sad sad team list.
okay.
They're not that sad. But then the Jets and the Falcons are gonna take that next spot.
I like could keep what that game was so boring. That's all I
They
have to
just
say about it.
played in a game. I mean, shout out to the Jets. Once again, if the Jets win, they win on a last second field goal.
Yeah. Because they can't score touchdowns. They can't get it in the end zone.
And if I was a Jets fan and I watched yet another game that was a last second field goal, I think I would find the nearest Glock and put it against my head.
Because if I was a Jets fan, I wouldn't want to sit through that whole game. But then if you shut it off, you're gonna miss the fact that they win.
True. Honestly, if
But
you're
they're
a Jets
so insufferable to watch.
message directly to Jets fans. Turn on every game since you always play at 1:00. Turn on every game at 3:50. Yeah. And then you won't waste your afternoon. Sorry. Yet another message. Take a shot every time Carolina and Abby say that you should hug a Jets fan. If you know a Jets fan, give them a hug and actually kiss them on the mouth.
I was going to say forehead kiss because that seems a little bit like, oh, I feel bad for you.
Oh, that's more innocent for sure. Yeah. But actually, at this point, kiss them on the mouth.
Kiss them on the mouth, yeah.
I don't care who it is. Kiss them on the mouth. Cardinals.
No, I have nothing to say.
What's wrong with you? To me. The Vikings.
Now, listen. JJ McCarthy needs, like, someone get his voodoo doll and wrap it in bubble wrap and stick it in a box and, like, are you okay?
No, and I will say this message is just to the Vikings that you are a sad team. JJ McCarthy, I'm starting to feel bad for him because even I was watching the Monday night, like, countdown last night. They were talking about his draft class of, like, Drake May. Who's the other person? I'm completely blanking. Oh, my days.
That was 2 years
ago. Caleb Williams, and how they're just absolutely slaying, and both of their teams are in the 1 seed, which we will talk about in a minute on both the NFC and the AFC, so they would be getting the bye for the playoffs. And then I don't know who it was, I was cooking dinner, so I was, like, listening. One of the analysts said, yeah, how about JJ McCarthy, though? And I was like, oh.
No, and I'm scared this is going to happen with Jackson Dart, too, and we'll get there in a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, JJ McCarthy's O-line is doing nothing and he's getting his ass whooped. Like
Yeah.
physically, like he is like I don't even know what's this like they're not
He's
protecting him
injured
at
every other
all.
freaking week.
Right. That should not happen. That's an like fire the OC, gut that O line. Because he is not a bad quarterback and we know that.
Bengals.
He
Bengals.
just doesn't play. So like we have no like because he's out all the time. So we
Have
don't
we
even know
not
like
learned from Andrew Luck that like let's get an O line for these young gentlemen? Have we not learned from Andrew Luck and Joe Burrow? Just
no.
like a question. Guess we haven't.
You're
They
confusing
lost
teams.
26-0 to the Seahawks. So my final message about the sad teams before the confusing teams is those franchises that I just mentioned get a TNT bomb like in the cartoons, like the little box with the lever that you push down like that. Get the bomb and blow up your building.
Got it from the inside out. Start over.
Fire everyone. I don't care if they're nice. Blow it up.
Blow it all up.
Get
Destroy
rid of
it.
every player.
Okay, your teams that are confusing.
I'm getting
And
like
here's the
heated this
thing.
episode. Like, why?
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Like this kind of thing, like we can't even explain.
No, we're just gonna list them.
We're just gonna list them because
Yep.
there's just
I have
yeah,
nothing to say.
no. The
The
Steelers,
Steelers.
yeah.
They started off really well. They now are like, I think they have a 500 record.
And Aaron Rodgers is also beat the hell up.
Yes.
Like
He
busted
like
up.
broke his nose last week almost. I'm like, what is
Yeah.
going on? The Chargers.
Justin Herbert just had hand surgery.
I know. What's
So
happening?
I don't yeah.
Martin Hampton was got off injured reserve and then he was out again. I'm like,
And
what's
he's out.
going on? The Cowboys. You're bad one week, like you're terrible, and then you're really good.
Really good as a stretch.
I think that Brian Schottenheimer has
He's
injected some life into that team though.
yes.
Kind of liking him. Like, what's going on? The Ravens. And we'll get into this when we talk about my husband in another lifetime. If I was prettier and a supermodel and an influencer and all of those things, when they played my Pookie Joe Burrow. Ravens, what is going on? Like I said, you just won like 5 games straight and then you lost to the Bengals. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Those girls.
We're listed. Oh, we haven't listed those girls yet.
Those girls.
We have 3 teams this week that are those girls.
The Bears.
The Bears. They were those
The
girls last week.
Bears.
They're
Slang.
yes, they were those girls last week. They're those girls this week.
Killing it. Actually, we'll skip ahead. The Patriots.
Again, those girls.
Once again, the 2-1 seeds. Duh.
And last but not least, the Broncos. Who
Here's my
again?
thing.
Oh,
I wrote this down. I could get heat for this. This could be bad if they go off and win the Super Bowl. I have a theory. I think they're going to become frauds in the playoffs.
because
Something's off.
Because when we talked about them in the last episode,
yeah,
my mind was blown.
Yeah,
I wasn't like wowed by them this week, but they were better than those other teams that we listed, other than the Bears.
Okay, but they won off a field goal against the Commanders,
right?
Who had Marcus Mariota and a quarterback, not Jaden Daniels, Marcus Mariota.
Yes.
No offense.
However,
I'm just saying.
Washington's been liking him, so.
Yeah, no, I think he's doing fine, but it's like he's a backup quarterback. The team has only won like 3 games, and you went down to the last second with them. Like the Broncos keep going down to the last second. The issue is, I think that's fine, and it builds momentum week to week. But once you go to the playoffs, you're playing only good teams,
and you can't do that.
You can't do that. You need to win from the beginning.
In the playoffs, it's early and often. It's like it is in baseball.
Yes, because everyone's good. Right. Not just you. So,
okay. Yeah. Some of our notable games, we're not talking about Atlanta and the Jets. I said Kirk, like I love getting to see Kirk Cousins play now because that whole quarterback situation in Atlanta made me sad.
Yeah. I love how you said it's the most painfully boring game I've ever witnessed.
I was bored as hell.
Love that.
And then I
And
said
guess
to her,
what?
I love
That's Jets football.
that is Jets football. I like you
Go
guys.
Jets. Jets. Jets,
Jets, Jets,
Jets,
Jets.
Jets.
Cowboys. I, as a Giants fan, am a Cowboys hater. As
I'm just
most
a
people in
Cowboys hater.
America are a Cowboys hater. And we've
They're
discussed
easy to
this,
hate.
right. And we've discussed this how like they're like, we're America's team. Shut
No, you're
up.
not.
This week though.
You know who's America's team? The Patriots. Sorry.
No.
Oh,
No, also as a Giant, like I grew up hating the Patriots,
true.
so
You're right. For
um,
you, no.
but the
Yeah.
Cowboys this week, you were America's team. I hated this game because I was like, I really just hope they both have a terrible time.
I saw so many memes that are like, this is the first game that like I don't want anyone to win.
Right. Like
Actually
I
tie.
just hope they both have an awful time.
Or tie. The Cowboys tied with the Packers this
Yeah,
year.
they
Like they
have
can tie.
the cow because the Cowboys are now 6-5-1.
Yeah, you can tie in the regular season in the NFL. Just tie.
Yes, it's very rare. There's usually only one per season,
It's
but
one per season. Yeah, normally. And it's like a weird primetime game. And yeah.
yeah. Like I
Yeah, I
said,
hated this game. I actually didn't watch it. I watched the UNC basketball game against Michigan State instead, which that was also a mistake.
oh,
Now
I was gonna
saying
say
that out
that
loud.
seems worse. I'm sorry.
Yep, just realized that that was actually self-harm. Um,
Happy
so
Thanksgiving. Here's a massive loss. Anyway,
anyways, your other option is the Chiefs and the Cowboys.
the Chiefs though, this was like because okay, they've looked bad all season.
They're frauds.
But this is yeah, like the biggest proof like
They're
they
the
are
queen of the
frauds.
fraud group.
And something is off and I can't tell what because they look different every time they play.
I think every unit is off, so that's why we can't tell what is off.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it's not like, oh, your defense is bad. Oh, your offense is bad. Oh, you make a lot of mistakes on special teams. Oh, you have a lot of turnovers. It's just bad.
My thing my problem, this is the last thing I'll say about this game because most it was on like Thanksgiving night, like
Yeah.
everybody's seen this game. Mahomes makes one impressive throw the entire night. And I'm sorry,
Did Tony Romo go bananas?
I I have to say this, and I'm like really like I'm sorry, mom. They're like they're sucking his dick, and I'm sick of it. Like, like like
Oh,
you know
Tony
who else could
Romo,
probably make that pass?
if
Drake
Tony
May
Romo could divorce his wife and
and
leave
Mary
his
Patrick Mahomes.
children and marry Patrick Mahomes and kiss him on the mouth every day, he
He
would.
would.
And he
Yeah.
would be happy with it.
So let's give credit to Dak Prescott, who I don't
Yeah.
necessarily have a problem with. I just really don't like the Cowboys.
Yeah, I've always said Dak Prescott is a good man. I've realized that I'm gonna like him, but just not like the Cowboys.
Right.
I can separate the two.
Our other Super Bowl frauds. That's like it. That's it. That's the only thing I have to say about the game is that they're frauds.
Yeah, the Eagles, they're
Jalen
just in
Hurts,
that
are
Super
you
Bowl
okay?
slump.
Because and again, Jalen Hurts, I'm just not impressed by him this year.
I know.
I'm bored. It makes me sad.
That's my other Shayla.
But that's like that's all there is
Okay.
to say.
Yeah,
There's
I
not
don't know what to say. There's no analysis to that.
no.
Like,
The
but for that
Bears,
game, the Bears are that girl.
yeah.
It's like I said, what's up with them? What is different? They have a
That's
different
my thing.
mojo, but it's just like you said with the Chiefs, like for them, like what is wrong specifically? For the Bears, what is right?
What is going right?
What is
Right.
different to where you have this crazy mojo? I'm liking it to be honest because the Bears
Yes.
haven't been good since like pre our conception and birth and all of those things. I mean, it was like the 80s.
Yeah.
I wasn't even on this planet until the early 2000s. So I'm liking it. It's something different. I love it. It would be insane if they got the 1 seed and freaking won the AFC North. And like
Yeah.
that would be, or NFC North, excuse me. That would be insane.
It would be.
And I would kind of like it because it's something different. There's some more parody.
And that's
So
what we've been seeing a lot of this year. So,
love it. Oh my gosh.
okay.
Oh my
Caroline, this is
gosh.
your time to shine, my queen. I'm gonna sit back. You go ahead.
Okay, awesome. Oh my gosh, thank you, Abby.
Caroline, over to you.
Um, over to you. More at 6. So So tonight on the news, we are going to talk about the Cincinnati Bengals. Joey B, Joe Burrow, Joe Burr, Joe Cool, whatever you want to call him, he's back. As we like to say on the lineup, he is so back. So back. It took him one game and he said, hold my beer. Okay. Came back minimum 2 weeks early from his little turf toe injury. And
Have
guess
you
what?
seen where people are like, Joe Burrow and his 9 toes? Just for you.
No, I haven't, but I love it.
I love sports Twitter. It's never that hasn't changed. Y'all gotta get on sports Twitter.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Continue.
So I wrote this down. I could write an essay on this. So I'm gonna just share my thoughts. This is like me giving like a maid of honor speech. I'm like, just bear with me. Seeing a Bengals win, it made my heart, it filled up again. You know, like how the Grinch has a little heart, mine filled up again, like his does at the end of the movie. My heart became whole. Seeing Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, the whole squad standing around the turducken or whatever it was on Thanksgiving night, I could have shed a tear. I didn't. I could have. I was right there. Now, what I will say, because they roundhouse the Ravens for anyone who did not watch, literally roundhouse. I would call that a roundhousing, a curb stomping, a you know what whooping. Historically, Joe plays very well against the Ravens. So I'm not like super surprised by this. He's always played well against them. They always play poorly against him. I don't know which way it is. It's very confusing to me. And the Ravens had, I do not remember the exact number. It was 4 or 5 turnovers.
That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. So like the Ravens also lost that game for themselves more so than the Bengals winning that game. So that's insane. However, something I noticed from this game, Joe Burrow, he injects life into this team. They had no life the past few weeks. And then they come back, suddenly the defense is good. How does that work? Your quarterback comes back from injury and your defense is good? How does that make sense?
That doesn't make
I don't know. But it's what happens to the Bengals when Joe Burrow joins the team. Like every unit of the team plays better when Joe Burrow is the quarterback and he's playing. Is he a good leader? Maybe. Is that what it is? I don't know. I'm not in the building. It is so fascinating to me how someone on a team can change the entire team. The Bengals were like 2-14 pre-Joe Burrow. Forever. Except for that like one Andy Dalton, Marvin Lewis year where they like slayed the house down with AJ Green. But it's insane. Now here's my problem with the Bengals. You are now in a position where you are not going to make the playoffs. I'm sorry. I know they're in the hunt section. You're not going to make the playoffs. Okay. Yeah. Hey, you're not going to make the playoffs. They're probably not. They would literally have to win out. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. So here's my problem. In the games where Joe Flacco was playing and Joe was gone, I think they won one game.
Yeah.
Okay. They were 2 and whatever when Joe got hurt. They were then 3 and whatever they are. They're now 4 and whatever. Show up when Joe Burrow is not playing. Please show up and try your best to win those games no matter what. So then you could have a chance at a playoff run. They did not even try when he was gone. You could tell from the games they're not trying. It's like I said, why is it when he comes back you guys just like try again? It's not all on him. You need to play well too. I'm off my soapbox. I'm off my soapbox. The Bengals won. I'm going to end on a positive note. The Bengals won, and I could cry.
Whiskey.
I love Joe Burrow. Hi, Whiskey.
You want to sit in mommy lap? I don't know. He's kind of big. Hold on.
You can do that.
Come here.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway.
Special podcast guest.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now we can't even see
He's melting.
him.
He doesn't want to be here. Hi. Okay, go ahead.
Dang it. Special podcast
Bless
guest.
You. Special podcast guest who really hates us on here.
Right?
He's just mad at me because he got a haircut today and now he's bald.
He gets depressed when he gets a haircut.
Okay. Now it's time for my rants.
Yeah, your turn, actually. We're really just switching.
One's not really a rant. It's just like, because some of y'all are mad at me for this. On
the interweb? Oh, I saw that on TikTok. People are like,
So
No, you're wrong. No, she's not.
the Colts are on fraud watch.
Duh.
Well, not the Colts, Daniel Jones.
I'd say the Colts too, though.
And the problem is people are like, no, his leg is hurt, whatever. Here's
Joe
I
Burrow
want
is missing a toe.
and listen, I've watched Daniel Jones football for like
You haven't just watched it, you have lived it.
I have lived it and I have suffered it. And let me tell you, the Giants are not the Giants O line. Yes, that's a problem when you have a 6'5" quarterback who can't run for shit.
100%.
But like you in your notes, you said the fall off was so quick.
I just said, like, we had faith in you. What happened? Like, literally, what happened? Just a genuine question. And then, yes, the fall off, it wasn't just like a slow, like, it was like
As
an immediate splat on the ground.
yes, as a Giants fan, like the Daniel Jones inconsistency is real. And so this is why when he showed up beginning of the season with the Colts, I was like, what is going on?
Oh, we didn't pick them to win the division, or I don't think we did. We were
No,
like,
because I was
what
like,
is
this is
this?
funny.
This is funny.
This is fun. We're giggling. As a Giants fan, like this is like, oh, we know what's happening.
Yeah.
We saw this with him with the Giants back in the 2022-23 season. They beat the Vikings in a wild card game in
Yep.
January and immediately choked in round one of the playoffs. Like embarrassing. They shouldn't have even been in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So is he injured? Yes. Should his team be helping him out a little bit? Yes. But he is a bit of like an oddball.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't really know how to feel. They have time. He has time to redeem himself. Will he? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that.
We have to talk about last night. Last night was the Giants Patriots game.
I don't wanna.
We have to.
I shut it off.
I
Listen,
didn't.
Tommy
You missed
DeVito.
you missed OBJ on the Manning cast, reminiscing about all the good times him and Eli had. They talked about the catch. They talked about the Dirty Dancing commercial. They talked about all of it.
That's twin.
That's twin.
Oh, anyway, better days.
Yeah.
Tommy DeVito. That was classless. Um,
What do you do?
he went on in a press conference and was like, "I hope we like blow them out of the water or something like that." You're not playing. Accept your role as a backup. We love that you accept your role as a backup. And if you have a
Hey,
problem,
if you're a backup quarterback, here's my message to you: be a Jameis Winston.
be a Jameis Winston. How can you wish like that negative energy on your brother, Jameis
Your
Winston,
brother,
your
Jameis Winston.
brother, Jameis Winston, and Jackson Dart? I don't care what you think about Russell Wilson because I know what I think about Russell Wilson, and we could be like 4 and whatever right now if Russell Wilson wasn't our starting quarterback. But have some class, have some decorum. You're not even starting. That's all I have to say. I really don't think that him and Drake may hang out.
No, Drake May is going home to Aunt Michael to test out her red and blue M&M chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, good for him.
Good for him. That's what I would do too.
So, for my Star Wars fans and my Jackson Dart fans, I said this was the Revenge of the Sith with Tommy DeVito on the sideline. Drake May versus post concussion Jackson Dart.
Can I ask why is that his nickname?
Ask a man. I don't know.
Okay, I don't get it. Okay, awesome.
I said what could go wrong. A lot could go wrong. What? First of all, hello, full on fist fight.
Yeah, that was interesting.
His, I think it's hilarious though that he gets first. The hit was a little iffy,
It was
but
definitely like not necessary in my opinion.
yes,
But I also see where people say like, well, that's just like old
that's just
NFL
football.
football from when we were little, and like it is.
It is, yeah,
Dude, Sean Taylor used to like lay people
right.
out. And like they
And
were
that's what's
clean
happening to
hits,
Jackson Dart right now.
but
He's
there were
getting
clean hits and he made the Pro Bowl, but like they were rough
they
hits.
were rough hits.
Yeah.
And but my thing is, I don't see anybody getting hit like that except for Jackson Dart. He was out with a
Yeah.
concussion for 3 weeks, but dude got like absolutely like I thought they were pulling the blue 10 back out. And then his O-line, who did
unconscious.
absolutely nothing to stop that hit,
Yeah.
they're like, let me go punch this dude.
Like,
What
yeah,
does
let's
that
handle this
do?
after the fact.
Right, and then now it's 3rd and long. Are you stupid?
3rd and 16.
Are you stupid? Like, if you just, my bad, I shouldn't let my quarterback get hit like that.
3rd and 16.
Now it's 3rd and long. That's
Good
on
luck.
you. Um, I said, Darius Slayton, you were that girl. That's not like, I love you. Theo Johnson, you're trying to be that girl. It's not your fault. Your O-line sucks. Throw the rest of the team away.
Okay.
TNT bomb.
The little bomb, like I said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our
they
OC
are also on the sad team list, but we were going to talk about the game in depth. So, yeah, but they're on the list.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, let's talk about the kick real quick.
I have never seen something like that in my life, and that's what everyone was saying. So,
no. Because so at first I was like, oh my God, our OC is an idiot.
no, he missed it.
He missed it. Like, that was not supposed to be a fake.
No.
He fully, like, kicked the ground and tripped. Thank God the man holding the ball was like, let me think quick, picked it up. But, I said he was on it, but not on it enough to throw the ball.
Yeah.
And then it counted as a sack. Can you imagine, like, you being on the special, like, on special teams and then, like,
Can you get sacked?
get sacked?
I thought it was so funny. There's so many memes comparing it to like Charlie Brown playing football on Thanksgiving and slipping in the snow.
Again, like I said at the beginning of of this episode, I just have to laugh because otherwise I will cry.
And here's the thing though, when someone laughs instead of crying, that is a sign of psychosis.
Okay, anyway.
Because that is what I do.
Oh my Lord.
I laugh at my life. Oh, someone says something, I laugh.
Like a little
Oh no, I do more than that. I like cuckoo
yeah, like
laugh.
full on like cackling.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Defense, the Giants.
Better
I
help,
don't even know
please
what I was
sponsor us,
watching.
actually.
What?
I said better help, please sponsor us after that.
Our DMs are open, our emails open. Anyway, defense. The Giants, I don't think their defense was there, like out on the field at all.
No.
The
There were
Patriots
ghosts.
defense, scary.
Yeah.
Obviously,
that's Mike Vrabel for you. That is Mike Vrabel.
He knows how to coach a defense.
Yes.
Now, obviously, Drake May is talented. The Giants' defense is dog shit.
Yeah.
But New England's defense yesterday was like, I have never seen them look like that scary. It was just a whole other level.
The Patriots are those girls.
And with Jackson Dart fresh out of a concussion, like, there was just no stopping them, unfortunately.
No.
So, this is what we get.
And now people are mad at Jackson Dart because he said something about soccer. Did you see that?
Yeah, they were like, "Oh my God, are you okay? Are you okay?" And he was like, "I'm gonna get hit. This isn't soccer."
He was like, "This ain't soccer." But now the soccer people are mad at him. Like the Giants can't win.
No, they can't. I also love the clip of him after the like messed up punt. He's like,
he went, "Oh my God."
He looks so pissed because it's not even his fault, and I feel so bad for him because he is incredibly talented.
I feel like these young men who are on these teams, it ages them. Like before you know it, he's gonna look old.
That's a baby, and now, yeah.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is Drake May is that girl. He has now won 10 games.
The number on his jersey.
Yes. And the Patriots are those girls. And that is the biggest takeaway from the weekend.
The entire NFL season.
Actually, yeah, the entire NFL season.
Like the Patriots are those girls again. They said, we're going to give y'all a little break for a couple years. And then Drake May said, I'm back.
Yeah.
He said, I'm bringing this team back. And guess what? If they go to the freaking Super Bowl, I mean,
the one time I start cheering for the Patriots is because Drake May's in the Super Bowl.
Like, if the Patriots go to the Super Bowl after 4 or 5 years of being bad, I mean, Pats fans, you were the luckiest people. If you were a child and you were born into this world in the early 2000s or since then, and you were born in Boston or born a Pats fan, please get on your knees and pray to God and say thank you.
Thank you. Thank God for Drake.
Because then there's people out there who are born into families that are Jets fans or Giants fans. I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Like,
you can't escape it because loyalty is everything.
Exactly.
To close us out today, like we do with our football episodes.
Yeah.
Let's catch you guys up with week 13 of fantasy.
Okay.
There are 3 weeks till playoffs, everyone, also, for those of you playing. This rankings have not changed, except for 3rd and 4th place. Or 4th and 5th place, I'm sorry. Red Solo Cup, you are still in the lead. Right underneath that is Miss Bella Riley. Peppa's Pigskins, they are tied at 11 and 2. 3rd place is the Real Slim Brady at 10 and 3. And then Pretty Little Liars is at 4th with 7 and 6. However, 5th, 6th, and 7th place are also all 7 and 6. So that 4th place spot going into playoffs that's wide open.
Yeah.
I have improved. I am at 6 and 7.
Oh no, we did so well. Why'd you do that?
I was just really proud of myself for winning.
The little kids are gonna get on our TikTok and be like, "Oh, 6, 7."
Sorry, guys. That was my bad. Anyway,
I saw some little kid post a TikTok and said, "This weekend's gonna be 6, 7." Because Saturday's December 6th and Sunday's the 7th. I'm like, okay.
National holiday, everybody.
Like, okay, Kim, there's people that are dying.
There's people that are dying.
Like,
all right. So you guys have 3 weeks if you are in our fantasy league to lock in for that 4th place spot. Because Bella and Red Solo Cup, you guys there's no way you're not making playoffs. My favorite thing about fantasy though is you could be like 13 and 1 right now or 13 and 0 and still lose the Super Bowl.
100%. And guess what? That's Chiefs football.
That's Chiefs football. That's Chiefs football. If you guys want to keep up with us, because
I just figured out what might be wrong with them.
Right.
Get Taylor Swift back in the box.
People are gonna hate that one.
That's the change this season.
That actually, yeah, that's kind of creepy. I don't want to think about that.
That's the only. I just realized it. That's the only difference in this season. Taylor Swift ain't been there. Get her back there.
That's creepy, actually. I don't like that.
Taylor Swift won her first Super Bowl within a couple months of being in the NFL.
I'm dead. That's not fair. Anyway, you've heard us talk about frauds.
All the man football fans are gonna hate that, but it is the only difference in the Chiefs. Not even saying anything. That is the only difference.
Yeah.
Put her back in there. See if they win.
Just test it out. The Chiefs are frauds. You've heard about our frauds. You've heard about those girls.
Yeah, those girls going up on TikTok soon.
Those girls going up on TikTok soon.
Frauds it'll be up on TikTok.
This episode's out, but every week.
Oh yeah, it'll already be up.
Yeah, and it's not just football. It's every sport.
Of course.
Volleyball, college basketball, college women's basketball, college football. What, like you name it, those girls. Fraud watch. Where can you find them, Caroline?
You can find all of those videos of Abby and me on TikTok and Instagram at the lineup _sports_pod.
Make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. We
100%.
have some very big things coming up that we cannot tell you about right now.
Ooh, yes, we do. I was like,
I know. We haven't
lock in, Abby.
I am not locked in. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts if you are a podcast listener, and leave us a review, a good one, preferably. And if you like us, we say this every week. Follow us on Instagram. Mine is Abby M. Clivio.
And mine is Caroline E. Daly.
Thanks for watching and listening. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.